Hi guys, this is Ranger Gaming. Welcome to another episode of Railway Empire 2. So today we are going to start. Um, we finished the Alpine region last time, which was considered hard. We are going on to the next one, which is German Federation, um, with the hometown of Berlin, 37 cities, 89 rural businesses. There is no central authority. Okay, shaky alliances between take control and create the first German rail network. Okay, pretty large map, right? 306,000 square miles. Um, and let's play as Helene Girard. I think, right? Maintenance is slow, but that's okay. Um, I don't want this. I want to have revenue generation, so I don't want this. We don't want to have larger tunnel costs or bridge costs, although it's not such a bad thing. Freight and mail. This is not a bad thing, I think. It's only if you have tunnel, but we'll have a lot of bridges because there's a lot of rivers in there in that map. So if you look at the map, right, there's rivers all over the place, which means we'll have bridges and it can get pretty expensive. So the other option is we won't have any factories or we won't have many factories anyway. So at least I don't know yet. I think so, but we'll see. Um, this is not bad. This is not bad, but we played him as him last time. So I think we'll just. This is definitely useless. Yeah, let's do this. 5% efficiency, maintenance completed, 20% slower. It's a little bit slow, but we can bump that up with research, and then we can have. We'll have a bonus of 20%. Okay, so let's play as her. So this is Helene Girard. Okay, perfect. 2 million bucks, two competitors. Okay, otherwise it's pretty straightforward. So here we go.
Something is getting rolling in the German states. In a pilot project, we have been hired to execute a railway expansion at the state level. Many politicians are confident that we can bring explosive changes to the German Confederation, very much like it can be seen in America and the United Kingdom already. Our first task will be to provide a continuous east-west connection in the kingdoms of Prussia and Hanover. Several parties have joined forces to provide the initial capital, including the Kingdom of Prussia itself, of course, but also the Grand Duchy of Saxony-Weimar. I have already spoken to the various partners and taken note of their initial wishes.
All right, here we go. So, 6 goods available in Berlin. 4 out of 6 are already available. We just need 2 more. Straightforward. Transport 60 passengers without changing trains from Hamburg to Berlin. So let's take a look. So this is Berlin, and that's Hamburg, right? So we have to buy our way into here, and we can go out this way. Although, yeah, we to get from here to here, we need to buy one of these two for sure, right? This will be a easier path down without a bridge, but this will be with the bridge. So that's one option. I think we will have to buy this anyway for this, so I might as well go this way, right? All right. Then we have 18 wagons with one single train connecting the cities of Hamburg, Berlin, and Danzig. So where's Hamburg? That's Hamburg, right? We have to connect that anyway, right? For this. And then this is Berlin, and where the hell is Danzig? Danzig, right here. Okay, so we would have to. This is open, so we would have to just buy our way into this, and then we can connect up with Danzig. So we need 18 wagons, right? That's straightforward. That's easy enough with one single train line. Have a balance of 70,000 per week. That's easy. If we do all the bonuses, right, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we do these 5 bonuses, we should be good there, and we will, right? We'll connect first this, then we'll connect this to this. We'll connect this to this. Then we'll connect Berlin and Zelona Gora, and then Breslau. We'll have to buy our way into this. So the bonus is 250,000, 125, 125, 250, and 250. Wherever we have to buy our way in, it's a little bit more, the bonus, right? That's fine. We can do that. So the idea is we'll have a connection from here to here, here to here. Then we'll have a connection from here to here. Maybe Dresden to Berlin as well, if you're buying our way into here. Then we'll have Magdeburg to Berlin, that's easy, and then Hanover to Magdeburg. And we can also get Gütersloh and Kassel, I think we should anyway, right? It's expensive, right? And then we'll achieve an express status on a rail line between Berlin, Hanover, and Cologne. So Cologne, Hanover, and Berlin. So everything goes to Berlin. So we will have a connection here to here. So we will need to anyway, right? So, all right. So first things first, we want to have 6 goods available in Berlin at the same time. So the first thing I'm going to do is, you see this? So Berlin now has grain, meat, beer, and cloth. Those are the 4. So that's not a big, that's easy, right? So if we just connect up these 2, that'll take care of that mission. And while we are here, I'm going to connect up Hamburg, Schwerin, and Berlin as well, right? So might as well do that. So first, let's buy our way into yeah, that's the other thing we can do. We can take, so we have $2 million. Yeah, we will need to, we can get the 350, or we can just wait a little bit and get something larger, or we can do the 109 and then we can get another 350. So that's 500k. But that's okay, we'll spend the money first. So let's buy our way to here. This is already available, so that's easy win, right? So first things first, we'll get a train station in Berlin, and I'm going to put it like this. Okay, so that it's easy. Then we already bought our way into here, so we could technically connect up. Okay, let's do the easy win first. Let's get a train station in Magdeburg. Let's push it back a little bit so that we don't have to jump the bridge immediately. All right, and then we'll connect up this to this. 109. No, only one bridge, that small one there. Perfect. Okay, let's do that. When in Berlin, I'm going to have maintenance and a restaurant. Okay, and in Magdeburg, I'm going to have a post office, a restaurant, and a post office. Okay, before we run the line, let's see what we have in research. Ticket prices. Excellent. We can also do this, locomotives, but let's do the ticket prices first and revenue for mail bags first. Okay, perfect. So this is a single line. So let's run a train from here to here. I'm going to do an automatic, although we get a bonus for express, right? So let's do the express. Yeah, we'll only get the bonus if we do the express goods, so I think we should do that, right? So let's do these 3. It's expensive train, but that's okay. And let it run. Okay, I'm going to put a supply tower here. And what I also want to do is go into my personnel, and we already have the 5% bonus, so we can just bump this up to 125 just with this. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Excellent. All right. Let's then what I'm going to do is connect up these 2. We have a little bit of cash, so let's utilize it. So that's that, and that's that. I'm going to run a single line from here to here. I want to avoid the bridge if I can. Yeah, That's pretty good. Okay. And then I'm going to continue that line right from here into Berlin on platform 2. Okay. So that'll bring it to platform 2. Okay. So we have maintenance here, so we don't have to worry. I just need a supply tower here. So I'm going to put a supply tower close to this area. Then we'll take a train, run it from here to here to here, and we'll do something freight. Let's do the Jenny Lind. No, yeah, the GM. What I'm going to do is get 4 here, only 4. Then we'll come here and we'll do 8. So it'll pick up 4 at Schwitz Station. It'll come to Urquhart, it'll pick up 4 and get it to Berlin. Okay? And yeah, it should. Let's see how it goes. Alright, go. Okay, that's good. Then I need to connect up Hamburg, which we can do. So we need to buy our way into Hamburg. Or let's connect up Hanover. That might be a better bet. Because I want to get that bonus. Alright, so let's connect up Hanover like this. It's a little bit flatter on this side, I think. Yeah. And then let's connect this up into 2. I don't want any tunnels. Yeah, let's do that. All right, Magdeburg. Perfect. This does not have this, so we need maintenance here. And we need a restaurant. Okay. Supply tower. And I want to run a train from here to here. Express. Iron Duke. And go. Okay. So, so Bremen is right there. So let's connect up Bremen also from Hanover. I don't know if I can afford it, but we'll try. We'll certainly try. I just want to get as much revenue as possible from the express lines. We will change them out later when we need to. Okay. So 156. So let's see if we can get a loan. 369. We are at 2.1 million. So the best bet is to get this and then the bigger bond, right? Because if I get 300, it'll be over the 10% mark. So let's get that, and then let's get this. Perfect. So I think I put maintenance here, if I'm not mistaken. Restaurant and maintenance, so which means I can get a restaurant and a post office. Okay. And then let's put a... Did I not run a line? I did. Okay. Good. And then let's go from here to here. Express, Iron Duke. And we should be out of money, or almost. Okay. So the next thing I'll do is connect this up to Berlin, which is going to be tricky, but I might have to get a second platform. It might be easier just to get a second platform, or maybe not. I'm not sure. We shall see. Should I just buy this while I have the cash? Because I can go Katowice, Breslau, these two, yeah. And then I have to buy my way into Weimar as well. That's another 150 grand. Okay, let's go. This one, easy enough to connect. Let's just put this here. Okay, and let's put a train station here. Although if I do that, I might have to... Yeah, let's not do that. Okay, so that's coming. That should get us our first bonus, 250k. Okay, slow this down for a second. Okay. Where is this train? Did this train pick up what we need? Yeah, see that? Both goods are there. Perfect. So now we should check off this task first. The next thing I need to do is get people into from Hamburg to yeah, we also have to connect this up and get this bonus. Actually, we have 3 remaining bonuses. So we have a 500,000. So let's do that. 70,000 per week. We should be fine. Okay. So let's connect Breslau also and take a train. Oh, I have to connect this up first. Okay. All right. Let's see. This should take care of that. That should be the first task.
People in Berlin
Yep.
are having a great time with the new connection. It is important that we take good care of Prussia's capital, as it is one of the most important cities in the German Confederation.
Okay, so that's done. Perfect. 60 passengers without changing trains from Hamburg to Berlin. Okay, so Hamburg is here. So Zelena Goria. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to where is this train? Did I put a train on this? Yeah. So let's destroy this for a second and connect this up. We'll spend a little bit of cash, connect this up to platform 3. Okay. Then from 1, what I'm going to do is run a line like so to there. Yeah, let's do that. Build that. This has maintenance, so which now means I can put a restaurant and a post office here, and then run a train from here to here. Express, Iron Duke, and go. Yes, I'm going to put a supply tower. Okay, so the next thing is Breslau, and then we can also connect Katowice. So let's do that. Okay, good. That should get us most of our bonuses, and then we'll connect up Weimar as well. Actually, I can connect up Weimar to Magdeburg. I might have to relocate this track, but that's okay. I can just connect them up. That way we'll get all of our bonuses. Come on, go. So, excellent. Nice. That's a full train. Beautiful. Okay, good. So, let's hook up that to put a train station here. Okay, we need cash. So I do have to. I do have to do the. I remember I have to do the. We are in January. We have time. I'm going to connect this up next. Okay. So let's put a. We'll just wait till we get this cash. This thing is going. So 52,000. We should have enough for. Good. And then connect up a line from here to here. 171. Okay, good. Okay, that's another 125.
I see
Okay.
you haven't neglected to finance our own company while fulfilling all those lofty goals. Very good.
Okay, so that's done. Let's continue. Now this one has to. So I believe this one has restaurant and post office, which means this needs maintenance and a restaurant. And a restaurant, 56,000. I forgot to change this, I think. Yeah. We are already making 100 grand a week, so that's pretty decent. I just want to connect this up and get our cash. Um, we just need more money, that's all. I'm going to wait till we get like a 150,000 or whatever, or 200,000, because we need to. The Breslau can get a. So it has a maintenance depot and it needs a restaurant. Okay. All right. Then we need to run a line from Breslau to that express. Okay, 159, and that'll get us $250,000, which we can finish off the last task with, or the last bonus with. You just need to wait for the cash. It's all very interesting, guys. It's all very interesting. We just need to get cash. This cash is the hard part in this. 126. Come on. There we go. All right, that should give us. Yeah. That's pretty good. One more. There we go. Full train. Excellent. Okay, that should give us another $250,000. And I do need to put a supply tower here. Okay, good. Now Berlin is growing well. Very good. And I do have to buy my way into this. Connect up Weimar to Magdeburg, and then Dresden to maybe Berlin, or maybe. Yeah, I might have to connect this up to Berlin. There we go. We have the cash now. Excellent. So let's buy our way into here. It's gonna put a. Okay, there. Okay. So what I have to do now, unfortunately, is to. Did I not put a supply tower here? I did. Okay. All right. So let's go to number 3 here. Why is it so slow? There we go. 162. All right. And then 2 is vacant right now. So let's go from 2 to here, to Weimar. I do not want the bridge. Okay. That's not good. Okay. Okay, and go down to Weimar. All right, that's not bad. Okay, that's about the best we can do, I think, considering the curve. Although, if I remove the curve, that might be even better. Yeah, much better. 124. Okay, good. Now, this has post office and a restaurant, which means that this needs a maintenance and a restaurant. Okay, so we need to get cash. We need to get cash. So let's take a look at these trains. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I do have to do the Hamburg task next. All right, we need money, guys. Come on. So let's take a look. All of our trains are express except for this one. It all give us double bonuses. Breslau to Zelina Gora. Why is it losing money? It shouldn't be losing money. Okay, I guess it takes a little while for it to come up. Okay. All right, we have 180, so let's get started on this with the maintenance and a restaurant. Okay, put the train from here to here. Express, Iron Duke. Okay, 159. And then we'll go on the Hamburg one. I just want to make sure that we are making good money, right? So okay, good. Excellent. Let's get a supply tower in here, and that's that. Okay. The last one is Dresden. We can go straight into Berlin, but we'll have to build another platform for that. Okay, so let's get the fourth platform going on this. Good. All right, the third one will go straight into okay. Let's put we need money. All right, this should give us our last bonus of 250k. Okay, excellent. I just want to finish this one off, and then we'll worry about the Hamburg one next. Okay, let's go straight into here. Might be easier if we went that way. Definitely shorter, I would think, right? I don't know. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, definitely. I had to mess with this. I had to mess with this. Okay, let's see. $139. $128. 126. 5% slope. Why is there a 5% slope here? Was it always like this? I can't remember it. Okay, there we go. 133. $115. Oh, 112. There we go. Haha. Had to finesse it a little bit. Okay, build that. Let's put a supply tower here. Alright, and then we can connect up Dresden to Berlin. Express. Okay, go. Good. So that's the. So I think we've connected up most of them. We can connect up Prague and Pilsen next, but I want to do the Hamburg one next. So Berlin to Schwein. Okay. I'll have to redo some of this later, but let me first get the Hamburg to Berlin line first, okay? Then we can worry about the Schwein one later. Okay, Hamburg. Okay, we have to buy this. Good. Let's get... Hamburg. And let's run over land. We don't need to worry about running over... Okay, good. And then let's go into... you know what? I'm going to go this way because I can use... Yeah. 239. Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. 233. Okay. Let's see if we can get another bond. Oh, we can. Look at that. Look at that. How much is our company worth? 4.3. So I could get a $557,000 bond. Should I? I should. Yeah. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so let's just build this off. All right. Now this has maintenance and a restaurant, which means that this should have a restaurant and a post office. And I will have to reconfigure this later. I realize that when I get Schwerin into the mix, but that's okay for now. Let's go from here to here. And do Automatic Express. So what I have to do here is go and say, okay, block that and do 5, but I'm going to get the mail later. So let's see. Okay, good. Yes. And let's get the supply tower here. Alright, let's keep an eye on this, see if it's getting passengers. 40 and 32, 72 is already done. Okay, so we already have 72, which means I can go here and now say, you can take that too. 75, we only need 60, right, for this? Yes. 29, 40, 38, we should get one of these pretty soon. 40, 32, 38, come on. There we go. Yep, 81. Excellent. That train will start moving now. So that should take care of task number 2. No problem. And then we need to worry about this one, which is Hamburg and Berlin and dancing. So we are having Hamburg and Berlin. So then what I'll do is I'll delete that and then we'll figure out how to do this. I might have to move this over this way and get 5 tracks on this, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. I mean, I can always temporarily delete this. Yeah, that's almost there. That should take care of that. There we go.
It's growing faster
Done.
than our backers thought possible. With this step, the main Prussian cities of Berlin and Hamburg are connected. Good work.
Okay. So we have 5 platforms active on this. And all of these are making money, I think, right? Let's take a look. Yeah. This is 41, 36. Yeah, every one of them is making money. Except for this one, which is not the greatest. So let's let this one thing run and see if it loads anything. And then once it comes over here, I'll delete this because this train is not making us much money, but we will connect it up later. Okay, Berlin, Hanover, and Cologne. Okay, so we have to connect up Berlin and Hanover. That's when we have to reconfigure a lot. So we need money for that. So let's just make sure we get enough money. I'm going to do this, focus on this one next. And then we'll do the last one. All right, so this is getting supplies. Excellent, it'll start to move now. All right. And it's bringing back some, not a lot. All right, we have $1 million, which is good. All right, once it drops it off, we will kill it. Okay, in the meantime, let's focus on what we have. Okay, our locomotives. I think we should get this. Maintenance post. I think this might be the best option. Maximum speed. That's not bad. Recruiting. I think this is better at the moment. Okay. Alright, so that's done. Let's kill that train. Okay. Then let's kill these two for now. So we have Hamburg connected. And that train went to Hamburg. That's making 9 grand. Okay, then we'll connect up from here to Danzig. Buy Danzig. Put a train station in Danzig. Okay, and then for now, just temporarily run this. Okay, 2%. Okay, 0. And hook this up into number 2, I think. Oh, no. I'd have to go to 5. It has to go to 5. There's no other option. Because we want a through train, right? Okay, that's good. 0, 0, 0, 0, max speed all the way. Yeah, that's pretty good. Expensive, but whatever. Okay, so let's take that train. Where is that train? That's there. Wait, so what I'm going to do is edit the line and then go from there to Hanover to Danzig. We'll remove that, make it a automatic, and we'll remove that and put a Jenny Lynn on there. Actually, you might put a Rhine on there. There we go. It'll lose the caboose later. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it'll have to run a couple of times to get the money because we just oh, you know what I need? Berlin has maintenance. Okay, so I definitely need a restaurant and a post office here. Okay. Now we might have to open up all of these and like connect them up, but we will. And then we have Posen and we have Zelina Vega could be like a central hub as well for us. I could get them into Zelina Vega rather than Berlin, right? Okay, so let's keep an eye on this train. In the meantime, we need a express line between Berlin, Hanover, and Cologne. So we have Berlin, and we need the Berlin to Hanover. Okay, so in the meantime, I think I can focus on configuring this now a bit. Okay, let it pass. What I'll do then is okay, so that just came in. Let's let it unload, and then it'll load back up with the other things. So that's 5 cars, right? Yes, 5. Let's get serviced. In the meantime, let's run a line. connect this up into here. Okay. Okay, what the hell happened? Something's not right. Let's delete that. Let's also delete this. Okay. Now let's go from excellent. Okay, good. That's good. Now we need to get so that's going to Hanover. Okay, Hanover, and then we need Hanover to Cologne. So we need to get into Gütersloh and then Cologne. Okay. So Hanover, I think we run a double track into here. Okay. Okay, up and down. Okay, so now let's go like that, right into there. Oh no, we can't do that. We have to get a okay. Do that. Do that. Hanover. Although, yeah, let's actually, you know what? Let's double track that. What did I do? Okay. Let's go like that. Dang it. Okay, let's go from there to there. And there to there. Okay, good. So that's done. Now, Hanover to Cologne. We need to worry about that. Okay, so let's take a look at this train. This one is the one that's went out from Berlin. That's going to Danzig. It's taking beer to Danzig, and I have no idea why. There's no need for it, because whatever. All right. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to worry about Gütersloh in the beginning. Okay, so Gütersloh and then Cologne. Okay, good. So let's worry about that first. So I want to connect up Gütersloh. I am going to let's get this double track started. Okay, and then let's go run a line like so into Gütersloh. Gütersloh, yeah, we need to have that, I think. I generally like to double track, so I'm going to keep double tracking if we can afford it. Okay, that's done. Okay, like that. Let's get a supply tower. Now Hanover has maintenance depot and a restaurant, which means that this can have a restaurant and a post office. And then Cologne, which we bought into already, should have okay, let's hook this up first. Yeah, like that. I don't want all these. That's not bad, 3%. Oh wait, I have a tunnel somewhere? Where the hell do I have a tunnel? Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. $190. Okay, that should be on 1-to-1. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go. Let's build. I want to get this continue. Okay, good. Let's keep two platforms active for this. At some point, I'm going to have all 5 connected up, and then double track. I think that'll be the best thing to do. So now let's go. I want to keep this active. All right, so let's go like that. Connect that up. 64,000. We just spent $1 million connecting up all this. We need to get to Castle, guys. We need to get to Castle. And we have a double track, fortunately, so we can just hook up Magdeburg to Castle. I'm thinking I should probably double track Weimar as well. And then connect up Castle to this. That way we'll have... Okay, good. So that's done. Now let's get that train going. Okay, so 4 again. And then 8 here. And then go. Freight, GM, go. Okay. Now we have this connected. We have double track everywhere, so that should be fine. Okay. I think Gütersloh has post office and restaurant, which means this needs maintenance and a restaurant. And a restaurant. Okay. Now what do we need? We need express status on the line between Berlin, Hanover, and Cologne. Okay. So Berlin, we can go through Magdeburg, so that's not a problem. Berlin, Hanover, and Cologne. Express, Iron Duke. Okay, let's see. There we go. And go. So we have supply tower here, here. We just need a supply tower here, which we don't have cash for, but that's okay. I don't think we need it, right? We have a supply tower right here, so it can fill up. All right. Hamburg to Danzig. Where are we with this? We're at 11. Where is that train? That just brought some more stuff into... Oh, wait a second. Should I have gone to Berlin? I should have come back to Berlin. Dang it. Yeah. That way it'll bring back some stuff, right? Otherwise it's just too far. I probably should get rid of this too. Okay. Okay. Hanover to Magdeburg, Hanover to Cologne. Yeah, this thing got stuck because of this. Yeah, the maintenance is going to kill us, right? We should probably speed up maintenance somehow, if we can. Should we get this? Yeah, I think so. Hanover to Magdeburg is not an express line? Why is it not an express line? Ah. It must have lost speed somehow. Alright, it'll pass Gütersloh and it'll take this train. Once it's done, what I'll do is I'll kill this and then build Cologne to Gütersloh, Gütersloh to Hanover. I think that's probably better. Short, fast trains.
Unfortunately, there is still a great deal
Excellent.
of apprehension among the population as far as the railroads are concerned. The newspapers regularly criticize them as dirty and too noisy. Can you imagine that? Luddites, all of them, if you ask me. So I'm particularly pleased that our efforts are helping to increase confidence, especially among ordinary people.
Okay, so this has it's a full train. I don't want to kill it now, but I'm going to wait till it hits Berlin and then kill it because it has a lot of passengers, right? So that gives us an opportunity to now build a lot of quick stations with express lines, like this to this, this to this, this to this. I want to connect them up. I don't want long trains. Although this is not a bad train. This is like a full train. It's 160 mailbags, so it's a lot. Okay, so let's see if we can get... This is coming back. When it comes back, we'll get the express, I think. So... Alright, let's speed this up. I just want to make sure. Okay, so this is done. So Gütersloh. Alright, we're making good money, guys. We're making very good money. So... So I'll kill this rail line when it empty. Oh no, it's going to Berlin. Okay. Okay, let's delete that line. Okay, and then I'm gonna kill this, make our money back. Okay, good. Maybe is this a good time? No, I'm gonna let's finish this. Let's see where we are with this. Central shaft, tunnel construction. I don't need this. Okay, so that's the one that's coming back to Berlin. Okay, so let's buy our way into Stettin, Koslen, and then we can connect up Danzig. Okay, 286. Okay, so Stettin. I don't know why it's not able to build a station here. What am I doing? Did I put a station somewhere and not connect it up? Oh, Danzig. Okay, never mind. Oops. Okay. So let's. There we go. We have that.
Is connected to our network. With this, we have already linked the westernmost city that the plan has envisioned. With
So
this
I'm going to
success,
kill that.
The railroad has now arrived in German lands. It has been proven that it is not just an English fad, but that it is also able to add value to the mainland. Many a load of goods will be transported via this east-west connection. Our next step will be to move south. Beware. Unlike until now, we are not completely without competition there. The Saxon-Bavarian State Railroad is a failed private company that has recently been nationalized. It doesn't have much capital, but it maintains a solid connection to Munich. We should try and outcompete it.
Okay. All right. So we have 9 express. That's good. That's easy. Okay. So let's focus on the task one by one. So let's take a look. Now, before I forget, I want to kill this line. Okay. So we got our money back. So I'm going to finish up these. We have, okay, so we have a single line here. We need a supply tower here. And then what we need is a train from here to here. Express and these 3, okay? Then we need a train from here to here. Express to connect this up. Okay, so those 2 will connect. Now we have a Hanover to Magdeburg and then Magdeburg to Berlin. Okay, so that will take care of that. So we also need, since we have a double track here, we can also connect up Kassel, which we have Weimar. That's good. Okay, so we have Katowice that I forgot to connect. Let's connect up Katowice. And I'm going to connect this up to Breslau. Like that. I'm going to double track it. Why? Because we have a task here for Katowice, right? So I want to make sure that I'm kind of prepared for that. And we have a little bit of cash anyway, so. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's put a supply tower. Let's figure out what we have here. Maintenance restaurant, so which means restaurant post office. Restaurant and a post office. Okay, so let's hook this up. Express line. Okay, go. Do we have a train going between these 2? Yeah, we do. Okay, perfect. Breslau, that's connected. Excellent. We can. Oh, we have a. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of stuff, guys. We have to connect up. Okay, we need to get to Zurich as well, I think. So Kassel to Magdeburg. Magdeburg is going to be a hub now. So I think it's time to. Well, we don't have that much cash. Let's see. Did we pay off a bond? We did not. We could pay off these 2. And we have a company value of 7.5 million, so we'll get a pretty large bond if we pay off these 2. So let's see if we can pay this off. And this one, I think. Yeah, we'll have $1 million. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we have $1 million now. I think it's time to configure this because we need the 5 platforms in Berlin because we have to go. I want to go this way as well. So let's take a minute to kind of reconfigure this. Okay. Did I put? Okay, I put supply towers here. Here, I have a supply tower here. I have a supply tower. Consists of. Oh, okay, good. So now, let's put all 5 platforms. Okay, I'm going to kill this. Okay, 2, 3. We already bought the 5. Might as well, right? 4 and 5. Ah, what the heck? I might need a. Nope. You know what? I'm not doing this because it's all freaking crooked. Okay. So that's 9 miles. That should be plenty. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that enough? 5 though? Maybe we do one more? No, I don't think we need. Yeah, let's do 6, right? Because I do want to. Yeah, let's do 6. Yeah, there we go. Now we can get all these connected. All right, so let's go this to that. Perfect. Okay, good. And I'm going to bring the second platform like this out. Dang it. Come on. Okay. Now we connect this up. Perfect. That's good. Okay, that takes care of that. Excellent. Now we have these lines coming in. All right, so let's go right into there. What the heck? Why is it not? Good. And then we have this line. Going down to there. Oh my goodness. Excellent. That's not bad at all. Should I connect up. These are just Breslau. Okay, Konexig, Posen, and Katowice. Okay, so Posen, Konexig is where? Okay, let's finish this off and I'll come back. We need to reconfigure that Weevil. Okay, good. So that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. All of them are back online. Okay, good. We need to connect up. Okay, so did I remove the train on this? Yes, okay. So let's kill this line also. Because what I can do now is go into Berlin and go this way. Okay, so yeah, so let's kill this line. Five and 6. Come on. Ah, man. Dang it. Alright, here we go again. Haha. Okay, 8 miles. That should give us plenty of track. Okay, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, good. There we go. That's good. Now, let's hook up the middle two to here. Now we can connect up these. Okay, something got connected and I didn't. Did I put a station in Saturn? I did not. So something. Oh, Hamburg. Okay, let's kill that. Now they're all going to Berlin. So let's put a train station in Saturn. Like that. Excellent. Okay, good. Let's get a supply tower in here. Like, could I get it here? We have. Yeah, let's put it here. Nah, I'm going to put it here. It's okay. All right, let's get a gridiron on this side. Get. Okay. We have a maintenance and a, if I'm not mistaken, maintenance and a restaurant. So this will get a restaurant and a post office. Okay, and then this will get a Yeah, why not? Okay. Get a supply tower here. This will get a maintenance depot and a restaurant. Okay. So we need trains to go from Saturn to Berlin. And we need a train to go from Hamburg to Schwein. Oh, Schwerin, not Saturn. So, all right, let's take a look. Okay, Magdeburg to Berlin for some reason is not getting an express, and I don't know why that is. Why is it slowing down so much? Okay. Hanover to Magdeburg is also not. Okay, Magdeburg needs more platforms, I believe. So when this goes down, I will rebuild this. Magdeburg needs to have more platforms, I think, because it's kind of the central hub now. It's yeah, this can make us a lot of money, but for some reason, because it's not an express line, it's not we're not able to get the cash. It's at 26 though. So this is Magdeburg to Berlin. And why is the Magdeburg to Berlin coming all the way over here? Oh, no, because I didn't put a grid iron here, that's why. Oh my goodness, how could I do that? Alright, we need some cash. Let's get some cash and then we'll worry about the other stuff. Alright, 1846. Okay, 18. Koenigsegg, Posen, Katowice. Okay, so we have Katowice right here. Katowice, Breslau. And that's also not a. Okay, it hasn't gotten the cash yet. This is making good money. Good. Katowice, Berlin, Koslen. This one. Koenigsegg. Oh. Slow this down. I don't know where these cities are. I gotta figure this out. Katowice, Posen, which is right here, which means the other one has to be somewhere. Where is the other one? Ah, Königsberg. This one. So it has to go down this way and then down to here. Okay, I think I have to worry about that next because I do want to connect all this up, but okay. So we have to buy our way into Posen. Okay, good. Let's put a train station in Posen. Why is this breakdown? It should have. Yeah, Berlin has. All right, fine. I'm not going to worry about that at the moment. Let's get a train station in Posen. And go from Posen to like so. I am going to. Should I double track this all the way? It's going to cost us unnecessary money. $18 wagons. Oh, 30,000 or more. I need to grow. I need to do some city growth as well. Interesting. Interesting. I really need to grow some cities. Okay, Berlin is 38. We have one. How many? We have 1 out of 7. Okay. We need to grow some cities. Gütersloh is at 20,000, but we need to get stuff into Bremen, Weimar. Okay, so Weimar has. but it doesn't have Castle. Ah, Castle, Magdeburg, Hanover. These three can easily grow. All right. So we did some nice stuff. So we just have to let it settle. We have until 1849. So I want to get going on that. We have less than 3 years. So I really want to get this started. So let's get started on these. Build that supply tower here. Then we have to get into connects. We have to buy this. And we ran out of cash. See that? How quickly we run out of money? All three of these are meat, which is unfortunate. Okay, these three can be a 3-city cluster. And we can run trains from here. Okay, Posen. Right, let's put a train station here. I just want to get started on this. $457,000. That's crazy. $434. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, so let's delete this. Okay, we have, okay, so we can build that now. Let's build that. All right. And we can now add a little section of track just to get this done. Okay, good. So we have a supply tower here. Now this is post office restaurant, so which means this needs maintenance. Maintenance and a restaurant. And this will get a restaurant and a post office. Okay, we need to run a train from no, we want connects Posen, Katowice. Okay, from here, Posen, Katowice, back to Posen. Automatic. We want the Rhine and go. Yeah, and I will put a supply tower here to take care of the, yeah. All right, good. So that should take care of that. All right, let's see if we have express lines, a bunch of express lines. Okay, so we have some, one, two. This is not just getting an express line. I don't know why. 29. Okay, that just got an express line. Excellent. That'll just make us more money. Hanover to Magdeburg. Why is this not an express line? I'm confused. Okay, we really need to reconfigure Magdeburg, I think. Yeah, that should be pretty fast. I'm confused. Maybe because it's so short, but it's interesting. How about this one? Is this an express line? That's also not an express line. 25. 24. What? Why is that so slow? I'm confused by this. I'm very confused. Why is it so slow? That became an express line. Good. This one, that's crazy. Hanover to Magdeburg. How is that not an express line? Very interesting. Maybe I should get the Rhine on here. This is 45, Lake Continent. Okay, we need this. We need this. Okay, so let's take a look and see what this is. This is at 8 out of 18. Okay, good. Where is this? Okay, that's going to Posen right now. They brought 8. That's another 4. That's 12. Yeah. Okay. Slow this down. 13 out of 24. That's good. 12 out of 18. Okay. We need to do some city growth. But I want more money. So I want to connect these up. Get these going. Oh, jeez. Sorry. We are at an hour and 23. I'm going to stop at an hour and 30. For sure this time. Berlin is grown. Okay. I'm not worried about the industry at the moment. Okay, so let's connect this up like so. Right. Build. Okay. Supply tower. And this will have a restaurant and a post office. And then Coslin, which is next. That. $169. That's pretty decent. Okay. Supply tower. And then this gets maintenance and a restaurant. And then lastly, dancing. Come on. Okay. And then this will get, oh, this one I think has maintenance and a post office, right? Yeah, maintenance and a restaurant. This will have a restaurant and a post office. Okay, so we need to run 3 trains. Go from here to here. Okay, then run train from here to here. And a train from here to here. Okay, that should give us plenty. Where are we with this line? Okay, that's 4 more coming. Okay, so that's a full train. That's also a full train. And then this one is also a full train. Excellent. Okay, we have locomotive maintenance. Yes. All right. I think we need to get the... All right, where are we with this? Hanover to Magdeburg. That's still not... Okay, good. So this one is at 16. We just need one more line, and then we'll kill this line, get our money back, and then start running Posen, integrating Posen. I don't see why it has to go to Katowice. I think it has to go to... yeah, we'll have to do some reconfiguration. Okay. So that's 4 more. That should get us our goal, and then we can delete that train. So, and we are at 1:28, an hour and 28 minutes. So as soon as this train hits Posen, I'm going to kill this and get our money back, then go from there. Hanover to Bremen. That's not Hanover to Bremen. That's not an express line? Why is it not an express line? That's interesting. It's going at 38 miles an hour, but it still says it's not. That's weird. Very weird. Alright, that's we have 15 now. That's good. I'm just going to keep building them until we hit. All right. Okay, we definitely need to go to Castle. I have to. I haven't forgotten that. But this is done. Yeah.
Things about the line from our passengers. Great.
Okay, so let's kill that line. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Kill this. Kill this. Okay, Königsberg. I could run. It's going to be hard. Okay. I think it's better to go the other way. Okay. Kill this train station. Let's kill... And Posen to... Yeah. So, we finished that. I'm just going to reconfigure this for 1 second. Let's go from here to here. Ah, dang it. Okay. Sorry. the other way. Okay, fill that. Fill the supply tower here. Then let's get the connection. Go from here to here. Okay, so that's done. All right, so this is connected. Now I'm going to kill this too. And then we'll connect up. It's going to Berlin, but you can go through here, right? It's yeah, it's a little bit extra distance, but that's okay. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's build the supply tower here. So this has, let's see, post office and a restaurant, and I'm hoping this has restaurant and maintenance. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so let's go from here to here. Express, you go. Okay, so that'll do that. All right, what do we have? Livestock farm near Vienna. All right, that's okay. We have 16 now. Perfect. Hanover to Magdeburg. Okay, I do definitely need to do something about Hanover, not about Magdeburg. And I do have to focus on killing. Okay, so let's do this quickly. So let's kill this. Let's kill this. Right, let's kill this. Let's kill that. And what I'll do is kill these two. Okay, so eight miles. That's the sweet spot right there. Four, I think 4 should be enough. All right, let's kill this. Let's build okay, there we go. All right, so now let's hook up this to this. Okay, go from here. Ah, shoot. Okay, good. So that's done. That's Weimar. We have connected Dresden up. That's good. Okay, now Castle we need to go, but okay, so we finished this. Posen to Bromberg. Let's connect up that and then we'll end the episode there. Okay. All right, let's get a supply tower. Posen has maintenance and a restaurant, which means this should have a restaurant and post office. Go from Bromberg to Posen. Okay, so that will go. All right. In the next episode, what we'll do is we have to achieve 7 cities. We have 1 right now, so they're not growing any cities. That's the problem. We need to grow. So Cologne. So we have Castle, which we need. So let's buy that and connect up Castle to Gütersloh. We have Magdeburg, which has 4 platforms, which is perfect. So we can do that. We can do Gütersloh. Yeah, we need to construct a university in Gütersloh, which is 90,000. So we really need to get going on this. So we need to grow Gütersloh, Magdeburg, and Castle. Okay. Need to keep that. Okay. So let's go like this. So I need to get this as 4 platforms for sure, because this is like the central hub. We cannot afford to wait. Okay. Okay. So we have let's get a second station here, I think. Right, we'll keep this express lines and the okay, we have to connect this up first. So Magdeburg, right, but the problem is it'll be so much easier to do Cologne, right? Because we have Frankfurt, or we can do Frankfurt too. It's okay. How many do we have? 16. We need 8 more. Okay, these 2 will. Okay, you know what? Let's pick it up in the next episode, guys. We're in decent shape, I think. It's not an easy episode by any means, but we are in decent shape. We need to start the city building in earnest. Then we need to achieve an express line between Berlin Okay, pause this. Berlin, Dresden, and Munich. So Munich, Dresden, and Berlin, which we have. Berlin, we have that. So we just need to hook up into Munich, right? We just need to go maybe through here, like so, or something, or we can go through here like this. Yeah. So which means we need to get into this area as well. Hmm. Alone Frankfurt this might be the better thing to do, right? Because Frankfurt is already at 23,000. It might be easier for us to grow because there's everything here. Castle, Cologne, yeah. Veggies, milk. The only sugar is right here. Oh man, this is a good one. So maybe we do this instead. But the problem is we need to grow Gütersloh. We have to grow Gütersloh. There's no option here. So Castle, can we buy the meat industry in Castle? 790,000. Madam Ward. Who the hell is Madam Ward? TJ Ward's company. Where is that company? I don't even see it. Is it this one? Maybe. I think it's this one. Madam CJ Ward. Okay. For 1.8 million, we can buy this. For 4.4, we buy the whole thing. Where is that company anyway? I don't even see it. I don't see that company at all. Okay. Anyway, Hanover to Magdeburg. Okay. All right, guys. We are in an hour and 45 minutes, even though I thought I'll stop at Germany. All right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will pick it up in the next episode. Please share the video, like, comment, subscribe, comment. Tips, tricks, anything you can help me with would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Until then, take care and have a good one, guys. Bye now.